Welcome to today's class, everyone. My name is Linda, and I'll be your yoga teacher for today. Today's class is a mixed level class. I would invite you all to sit in a position that's comfortable for you. You can sit on your mat, you can sit on a block, or you can lie down if that is more comfortable for you today. So, sitting down nice and tall, closing your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Start to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you take a few deep breaths here, I'd invite you to point to a body part that may not be feeling so well today. For example, your shoulder or your knee. And just place your hand there and send some loving energy. I'm also taking note of who's touching what part so that I can modify the class for us today. Deep breaths in. Placing your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your heart. Continue to breathe at your own pace. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Noticing how your belly rises and deflates with every inhale and exhale. Three more deep breaths. Coming onto all fours, we're going to start to warm up our bodies and getting our bodies ready for our practice today. We want to make sure that our shoulders are stacked over our wrists and our hips are over our knees. If you need some cushion on your knee, you can flip your mat over to do so. From here, we're going to waggle our tails, moving our hips from side to side, looking over our shoulders as we do so. Remembering to breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Back into tabletop. We're going to curl our tailbones in, rounding our spine at the top for cat. Inhaling, coming back down, and bringing our crowns to the top of the ceiling for cow. Moving in through this posture, cat and cow. Inhaling, cow, exhaling, cat. Two more times. From here, coming back to neutral spine, we're going to bring our right hand out, left leg out for bird dogs, and alternating between each side. Feeling how strong you are in this position. Engaging your core. Two more times on each side. Moving at your own pace. And then coming into child's pose. for a moment of rest, remembering that at any time in today's class, if you need a moment of rest, you can come into child's pose. Alternatively, if downward dog is not great for you, you can find yourself in child's pose. Inhale, come up. We're going to come into our first crocodile. And we're going to come up into cobra. And then child's pose again. Working through this movement. Heating up our bodies. Two more times. And take a moment of rest. Inhale, curl your back toes. Press your palms deep into the mat and come up for your first downward dog. And pedal your knees and your feet. Get some fluid moving in here into our joints. Great job. Bringing our right leg up into the sky and into our chest. We're going to hold it here for 2 seconds. 2 deep breaths. And then back up. Back into our chest. Great job. Placing it back down. Left leg goes up and into our chest. Back up, into our chest, and back down for downward dog. We're gonna walk to the top of our mat or jump to the top of our mat depending on your fitness level. Inhale, rise up. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me better. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a few deep breaths here. And let's turn to the long edge of our mats. Bringing our legs just a little bit further out from hips width apart. We're going to start coming into moonflowers and sunflowers. So we're going to squat. When we squat, we want to make sure that our knees are not going over our toes. We want to come down nicely, bringing our hips back as we come down. So hands up, making big circles for sunflowers. Great job. Inhaling and exhaling as we do so. And then moonflowers. Hands into cactus, up and down. Feeling how strong our hips, our legs are getting. Great job. Hands to heart center. Hinging at the hips, we're going to bring our hips back, touching the mat if we can't. If we can't touch the mat, that is okay. We're going to come down as far as we can. We're just going to feel a nice stretch in our hamstrings here. Moving from side to the middle to the side. Forward, middle, back. And slowly coming back up. Inhale, hands to heart center, closing our legs, coming to the top of our mat. Inhale, come into chair. We're going to flow through this 5 times. Great job, and hold 3 deep breaths. And rise up, hands to heart center. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, hands up, rise up, onto our tippy toes. Stretch all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Placing our hands in our mat, you can bend your knees to do so. We're going to place our hands firmly onto the mat, bringing one foot back, the other into plank. If this is difficult for you, you can come down onto your knees. And we're going to come down slowly into crocodile and cobra. And in other yoga classes, we call this Shavasana. Sorry, not Shavasana. Inhale, coming back down into downward dog. Exhale, bring that right foot up into the sky. Inhale into your chest, bringing that foot down, placing it down. You can keep your knee here or come into that lunge and rise up. Inhaling. Exhale, come back down. Slowly come down into crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg goes up. Inhale, bring it into your chest, place that foot down, and come up into lunge. Hands come back down. Back up. Right leg goes up into the sky, into our chest, back down onto the mat. Coming back up into lunge, bringing our palms to heart center. We're going to bring our left elbow to the outside of our right knee. Great job. Inhale, slowly unwind. Hands up to the sky. Exhale, coming back down, bringing that that left leg up. Your right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. Back. Inhale, left leg goes up into the sky. Exhale, into our chest. Coming back into the front of our mat. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now our right elbow is going to go to the left outside part of our knee. Slowly coming out, placing our hands to our mat. Forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Coming down to crocodile, cobra, and downward dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, bring it to the front of the mat. We're going to come up
We're going to fix our stance so that the back of our foot is facing forward. Our right knee is not going over our toes. We can still see our big toe. Lifting our hands up for warrior one. Taking a few deep breaths here. Slowly pivoting our back foot to the front. We're going to turn our torso, keeping that front leg still in the same position. Rolling our shoulders back, arms out, gazing over our right arm. And feeling how strong and powerful we are here in warrior two. A few deep breaths. Slowly reversing that forward hand facing to the top of the ceiling. Bringing our back hand down our thigh for reverse warrior. Coming back, slowly windmill down to the ground. Bring that left leg to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. And come back down for chaturanga. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale into our chest. Come back down. Fix the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Pivoting that back foot to the front to the long side of your mat. We're gonna bring our torso forward, rolling our shoulders back, hands out, and gazing over our left hand. Turning our palm over to the ceiling, bringing our hand down our thigh for reverse warrior. Remembering to breathe and connecting with our breath. Inhale, coming back out, windmilling to the ground, bringing that foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up, exhale, hands to heart center. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, hands up, exhale, swan dive down, coming back into plank, down into cobra. Take a few deep breaths here. Exhale, downward dog. A few deep breaths. And then slowly walk to the top of your mat. From here, we're going to do our balancing poses. So, we're going to start off with tree. I'm going to give you 3 options depending on your comfortability and your level of fitness today. First one is to keep your foot on the ground. So you can have your foot here on the ground, hands up. If you feel like this is a little bit easy, want a challenge, we can bring your leg into your shin or into your thigh. Yogi's choice. Just make sure we're avoiding our knee so that we keep it protected. Great job. Bringing our foot back out. We're going to shake it off and grab our left leg. You might notice that one side is a lot wobblier than the other. That is okay and completely normal. Remember to breathe. exhale, bring that foot down, shake it off. We're gonna come into our next pose, which is eagle. We're gonna bring that leg, our right leg, over our left leg. So bringing it up, high and over. If this is uncomfortable to have it out, you can also modify it by keeping that foot on the ground, your right foot on the ground and over. And we're gonna come down into a seated position, bringing our right hand over our left hand and taking a few deep breaths here. Unwinding slowly, bringing that right leg out. I'm gonna shake it off. And now bring our left leg over our right leg. And again, that foot can stay on the ground if it feels comfortable. Left arm over, right arm, and twist. Two more deep breaths. Great job. Slowly unwinding our arms, unwinding our legs, and shaking it off. Good job. Coming back to the top of our mat. Gonna inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Coming down into child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Slowly coming up onto all fours. We're gonna sit on our buns. Spin over. From here, we're gonna do some core exercises. So lifting one foot up, holding it. Bringing that foot down. Now lifting the other. Bringing that foot down. Inhaling, bringing both feet up if it feels comfortable to do so, and letting go for both. Taking a few deep breaths here. If you want to challenge yourself, you can straighten your feet or staying here if that's more comfortable. And placing it back down. We're going to do that one more time. So one leg up, the other leg up, and coming into both. Great job. Placing both back down. We're going to lie on our backs, bringing our knees into our chest and slowly rolling, giving ourselves a massage here. Rolling from one side to the other. Great job. Bringing our hands out to the sides. We're going to keep our knees in our chest and we're going to turn them to the right side and gaze over our left arm for a gentle spinal twist. And then bringing our knees into our chest, coming down to the other side. Take a few deep breaths here. Remember, gazing in opposite direction. back to the center. We're going to bring our legs out, hands to our side. Grabbing our right foot, we're going to bring it up and stretch it up to the ceiling. Bringing that leg down, grabbing our next leg, holding it. If you have a strap, you can also use a strap to get a deeper stretch, but just holding it here is fine as well. Exhale, bring that foot down. If you have a blanket at this time or a sweater that you'd like to use, you can put that on. We're getting ready for Shavasana. Putting our hands, our palms to the ceiling. Taking a few deep breaths here. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Noticing every corner of your body that is touching the mat, feeling heavy. Notice how the muscles on your face, your forehead, your cheeks, your eyes, your mouth, your nose are all relaxing. All the tension disappearing from your neck and your shoulders. Your right arm feeling heavy onto the mat, relaxed. Your left arm feeling heavy and relaxed. Noticing your chest, your stomach, your back, your lower back, all relaxing. Feel your legs getting heavy, yet still relaxing and melting into your mat and your toes. As you lie here, think of an intention that you want for the rest of the day, something that would bring you joy. Perhaps it's smiling at a stranger, doing an act of kindness, whatever would make you feel happy to do. Slowly start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes, and roll to one side of the mat. Placing your hand down on the mat, we're going to press up and come into a seated position. Taking a few deep breaths here. Opening your eyes if they are closed. Thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate you coming and joining class with me. Have a wonderful day.